Welcome to episode 3, folks. I hope episodes 1 and 2 resonated. So here we're going to talk about the three things that have to line up. Okay? 3 things have to line up in a way that is just next level. Let me tell you what. I've watched quite a number of companies try to build something new. And I've noticed that the ones that fail, and a lot of them do, they usually get 1 or 2 things right, but rarely all 3. And the one they get wrong is almost the one that they didn't even have to know they had to get right. As funny as it sounds. So let me walk you through what I've seen work. Not as a formula, I'm skeptical of formulas, but as a way of seeing what's actually required. The first thing is the category itself. Not the product, not the company, the category. The space you're trying to occupy. And this is where most people start way too late. You see, they build the product first, they name it, they launch it, they put a nice ribbon on it, and then they wonder why nobody immediately understands what it is. It's because they built the product before they built the context for it. The category is the story the market tells itself about what you do and why it matters. If you don't write that story, your competitors will write it for you. And they'll write it in a way that positions you as a worse version of them. You don't want that. The second thing is the product itself. And I don't mean, what you're trying to sell. I mean, does it actually solve a problem in a fundamentally different way? Not better, different. You see, better is a feature war. Different is a whole new category. And there's a line that I come back to quite often. You're not trying to build the best fish in the ocean. You're trying to find the water nobody else has yet discovered. And then you build a home in it. Number 3, and this is the one people underestimate the most, is the company itself. What's your org structure, your hiring, your metrics, your incentives? All of it has to point towards the new lane, not the old one. Because here's what happens when it doesn't. Right? You see, you have a brilliant new idea, and then your own company, nice, subtle, quiet, without any malice manner, pulls it back towards what's safe, what's proven, and what the existing clients already understand. This kills ideas. I've seen this kill ideas. Not because the founders lacked any vision. It's because the company wasn't designed to carry it. Yeah, so the 3 things, category, product, and company, all 3 have to align. And when they do, when you get all of these 3 pulling in the same direction, something magical starts happening. Something interesting starts happening. Something is going on. You stop competing, not because you've beaten everyone else, but because you're no longer in the same race. So in episode 4, I want to talk about that one move that makes the competition irrelevant. Not reducing it, not outrunning it, make them irrelevant. Before I go though, listen, if you're a founder, a creative, an individual, business leader, senior professional, and you're listening to this thinking, I can see the category, I think the product is different, but my circumstances and my environment, my company keeps pulling me backward, well, that's a very specific problem, and it's the one that I can help you with. Check out my link. Let's have a chat. Yeah? But I'm going to see you in episode 4. Until then, one love.